Hey, this is a Trendy Socialite. I hope all is well with you. I got a video viewer request for some possible Christmas gifts that have sort of a Christian focus or are good gifts for Christians that are at reasonable prices, preferably under $20. So I have 4 options for you. Okay, the first option is a travel size Bible or a pocket size Bible. Don't look at my nails. I'm going to do them in a little while. You can get these. I think I bought both of these from maybe Barnes & Nobles, and I think these were $9.97. They are both, this is King James with the words of Christ in red, and this is New King James with the words of Christ in red. This one has a slightly larger print to me than some of the other ones. Hopefully you can see that. And this one is a little bit smaller, but I can actually read them pretty well. And if you really have like trouble seeing, I don't recommend these. They may come in a larger print. I'm not sure. I just got these. Like I said, these were $9.97 at Barnes & Nobles. You can check your local Christian bookstore. You may be able to check some other places online, obviously, and may be able to get them around that price. The second item that I suggest is to consider, depending on the person and who they are, consider getting them some sort of mug, coffee mug, or something like that. And this one says, "I'm not Wonder Woman, but God made me wonderful." And then it has Psalms 139:14. "I will praise you, for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made." I think my dad actually gave this to me for Valentine's Day one time. So you could do something like that. And then to add a little extra something to it, depending, you could repackage this. This is just some Lipton tea, hot tea mix. This is white mangosteen and peach, which is like my new favorite one right now. This is good stuff. And if you couldn't fit the box in here somehow, you can wrap it in a plastic bag and put ribbon on it if you want to do it like that. You can always take the teas out and stuff them in here and do it like that. And you can add other little things like candy or something like that. Mints, peppermints, because you always need peppermints, pack of Altoids, something like that, that you can actually use in church, because between my friends and I, we have, I was trying to see if I could grab a hold of one. Oh, here it is, right here. These little joints right here, we keep those with us at church. So you could put those in here, and they can put them in their purses to have at church. I think I'm going to have one right now. Breast is all nice and clean and fresh. So a mug and some hot tea. That's a good little present too. Mugs usually, this may have been like $10 or something like that. Next thing that I recommend are my favorite thing, the thing that you all know I collect. Journals. Love journals. You can get, both of these I purchased at Ross for like $4. So you can get everyone on your list a journal. You could, depending on your relationship with the person that you're going to give it to, write an initial entry. And you could even sort of give this journal a purpose. You can say, this is a gratitude journal. Every day write at least one thing that you're grateful for. Or, write a prayer for them in there. I pray that you use this journal to write down your prayers and how God answers them, what God speaks to you about certain situations, about yourself, that sort of thing. You can list some scriptures that you like for the person to look at. So I always recommend journals. And if you want to add a little something to the journal, find them a really nice pen. There are pens that have little angels on them and things like that. My mom actually has one. So you can find them a pen to go with their journal. Like I said, the journals are $4. Journals are always a good option. I love them. You can also tell the person if they don't really know what to do. If they say, I'm not a journaler, I keep journals in my purse to write lists, my packing list, shopping list, things I want to Google, notes from meetings, so they can use this for a multitude of purposes even if they don't journal. The last thing are devotionals. Love devotionals because if you are a new Christian, or if you're like us, a busy Christian, and sometimes you don't always have time to sit down and open your word and read, huge long passages of scripture, devotionals are a great way to sort of kickstart your quiet time, to if you're a new Christian, to learn how to have a quiet time. These are my two favorites right now. 365 Days of Power. This one is one that my church uses. My pastor gives them to all of the new members, so every member of our church actually has a copy of this. It is very, very simple. There is a thought of the day, if you will, or a title for it, a little portion of scripture, my prayer for today, and my confession for today. So literally, you can read this in about a minute. I actually put this in my bathroom. So in the morning, before I get dressed, when I go to the restroom, I read this. And it doesn't matter that I read the same thing. I've read this book like two or three times already. But literally, I don't remember what I read last June 10th. So next June 10th is still, new to me to a degree. And then my all-time favorite, oh my God, is My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. This is good stuff. Now this is old. And it reads like it's almost old English a little bit, but Oswald Chambers is like a hugely popular Christian theologian. So I love this one as well. And it's just usually a little paragraph here. It's not long at all. So once again, 5 minutes or less, you can actually have a devotional. And if you want to, devotional and a journal. That'll definitely get you like toward $20. As you can see, My Utmost for His Highest was $5 at Barnes & Noble's. I think this one, 365 Days of Power, we order on Amazon, and think that may be like $10 or something like that. So those are 4 gift ideas that you can give to a Christian in your life. You can use it for a gift exchange at your church, or a gift exchange among friends, especially if you have a spending limit, but you want the gift to be meaningful and useful at the same time. Alright, so I hope that this helps. If you have any questions, other gift ideas, please leave them below. I hope this will help my viewer who requested it. Take care. You all be blessed. Bye.